Hi, Fort friends, and welcome to another video. Today, we're diving into something magical, taking on the role of Flora, a young witch who's set out on a journey to run her own restaurant in a quaint seaside town. You'll quickly realize that you're not the only one with magical abilities running around the area, and it'll be up to you to resolve a few ancient disputes, all through the act of delicious food and sometimes a few not so delicious looking potions. Don't worry, you'll have your trusty roommate, who isn't legally supposed to be there, but she helps you take care of the little dragon who's also not legally supposed to be there. It's a vicious cycle, but honestly, an incredibly peaceful one. I've been playing Magical Delicacy passively in the evenings after homework, and it's the perfect blend of casual platforming and world exploration with cozy cooking vibes that keeps you from getting overly tired, but offers you a break from constantly jumping for joy as well. It's a feeling that's hard to get right on the best of days, but they've done it brilliantly with this one. And the quirky characters with their way of telling stories through meals just makes it feel fresh among the many other cozy games available right now. I particularly adored a few things about this one. First, the way the map develops. Rather than a traditional map, you get to chase down the cartographer in different areas to not only unlock the map, but buy upgrades for it like store locations and personal markers that allow you to remember the locations of things you want to come back to. It felt real, and that was a fun treat. Second, while the economy seems intimidating at first, with items way out of your small budget, they've done a fantastic job of countering this by offering the store window to sell any botched meals to passerbys. It happens more often than not that I put together a gorgeous meal only to have it be the wrong aura and not suitable for the quest turn-in. However, rather than feeling like I wasted my money or time on its ingredients, I can simply stick it in my store window and watch my money go up while I attempt to make the proper dish this time. There were even days that I just cooked up a bunch of extra ingredients in order to sell dishes and ramp up the funds for some new store expansions or cooking stations. There aren't any time penalties for how long you take on quests, so if you want to spend a few days building up your store and ignoring their incessant requests for you to bring them food, then that's okay. Lastly, I'm a huge fan of how traveling becomes increasingly easier with time. At the start, you'll be painfully aware of how many areas are inaccessible to you, and by a few hours in, you're floating through the air and transforming into a shadow cat to sneak under low-hanging walls. It keeps the map fresh for every upgrade you obtain, and even later into the game, exploring the world still feels new and enjoyable. In fact, my only real complaint about the game so far is that sometimes I'll get a bit of motion sickness if I've spent too long platforming and navigating through the world. But there seems to be enough pause and casual cooking parts that I have yet to feel any actual unwellness related to playing the game, so that's a win in my book. The last thing I'll note was the beautiful audio and music that stayed on the entire time. The combo of cozy and dramatic tones had me happily zenned out during the entire experience. We have to give a huge thanks to Skull for allowing us a review copy of this one. We've had a blast watching it grow from little indie game to a full-fledged release on Xbox Game Pass. If you're looking to support a wonderful dev and hard-working team, then definitely consider at least throwing this one on your wish list for a rainy day. It has our Pillow Fort stamp of approval, for sure. That's going to be it for this review, but if you enjoyed, make sure you find that lovely little subscribe button and give it a good click. We do our best to keep our community updated with all things new and upcoming games. For now, we'll say thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.